we're gonna do Kundalini Yoga. So let's rub our hands together. We're gonna tune in. So place the thumbs in the center of your chest. You're gonna sit up really tall. We're gonna chant Ong, O-N-G, Ong, Namo, Guru Dev Namo. So roll your shoulders back and down, sit up really tall, slightly tuck your chin in. This is our chin lock. And this chant is going to create space for our practice, and it's going to link us up to our higher selves, and it's going to link us up to the golden chain of teachers. So let's take a deep breath. Inhale. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Hold the breath, pull the Mula Bandha. Adgudename, Chugadgudename, Satgudename, Siddhigurudev Namain. Adgudename, Chugadgudename, Satgudename, Siddhigurudev Namain. Adgudename, Chugadgudename, Satgudename, Siddhigurudev Namain. Inhale. Hold the breath, look up at the point between the brow, exhale. Okay, let's come into a standing position. We're gonna do some sun salutations. So let's start in mountain pose. Feet together. Make sure your knees are over your ankles. Slightly tuck your tailbone in. Roll your shoulders back and down. You're gonna feel the expansion across your chest. Slightly tuck your chin in. This is mountain pose. This is really grounding us. Rock forward and back, left and right. You want to evenly distribute the weight in your feet. Hands equal by your sides. Start to take some deep breaths here. Place one hand on your belly. You're going to inhale, push your belly out. Exhale, push your belly in. These are our yogic breaths. So when we breathe like this, we're activating our rest and digest nervous system. This gets us to relax. This gets the nervous system to calm down. We're usually running on fight or flight, so our nervous systems are all jacked up. So this is calming the nervous system down. So take some deep breaths here. Inhale, push your belly out. Exhale, push your belly in. Okay, let's do some hip rolls to warm up the spine. So our hands on our hips, we're gonna come forward and then over to the left, to the back, right and down. So we're warming up the spine. We're getting all the different angles that the spine can go, all the different planes. We can go forward, back, left and right. So we're moving the spine, warming it up, and then let's do that on the other side. 3 to the right. And then roll to the top. come back to mountain pose. And then from here, we're going to do some neck rolls. So we'll do 3 to the right. So bring your chin to your chest, so 3 to the right. Just take your time. Take some deep breaths. We're warming up the spine, so if any parts of your neck feel really tight, just send your breath to those tight spaces. And then come back to mountain pose. We're going to do that on the other side. So 3 neck rolls to the left. Just take your time. Take some deep breaths here. And then come back to mountain pose when you're finished. Stand up really tall. Okay, from here, let's do some forward fold. So inhale, reach up really tall. Exhale, come down to your heels, come forward, bending at the hips. Take some deep inhales and exhales. And slowly roll to the top. Your head's going to come up last. Come back to mountain pose. Roll your shoulders back and down. Okay, let's do 5 shoulder rolls to the back. And then 5 to the front. Then stand up really tall. And then let's come into eagle pose. So this is a balancing posture. So you're going to find a point in front of you to help you balance. That's called your dristi. So look straight ahead and then bring the right arm up, bring the left arm under, and then bring the right foot over. And then release your hands, release your feet, shake that out. Okay, so let's do that again. So find a point in front of you to help you balance. Bring your left arm up, Bring your right arm over, bring your left leg over your right knee. And then take some deep breaths here. Breathing into your shoulders. And then release that, shake that out if you need to, and then come back into mountain pose. So feet together, make sure your knees are over your ankles, your hips are over your knees, slightly tuck your tailbone in, and then roll your shoulders back and down, arms equal by your side, so you really want to feel the expansion across your chest. You do that a couple times, roll your shoulders back and down. Make sure you're taking those yogic breaths. You want to inhale, push your belly out, exhale, push your belly in, and then make sure you have your slight chin tuck here. This is our Gerlunderbund. You want to stand up really tall. So you want to feel like there's a string being pulled through the top of your head, straight spine, deep breaths. Okay, let's come into a forward fold. So feet wider than hip width apart, clasp the hands behind you, and then you're going to inhale, exhale, come forward, bending the hips, and then you can stay here or you can bring your arms forward. Take some deep breaths here. We're letting all that blood flow to our face, so we're getting lots of nutrients in our face, which is super good for collagen production. Who doesn't want that? So you can take some deep breaths and think about all that oxygen and blood that's circulating in your head right now, in your face. So inhale, bring the arms down, exhale, stand up really tall. Come back to mountain pose. Okay, let's do triangle pose. So right foot comes forward, left foot comes back at an angle, and triangle pose. Our heels are lined up and our foot is straight. And bring your arms to a T, and then we're going to inhale and come over to the right. Exhale, come down, so you can stay here on your calf, or you can come down to your ankle or the mat. You just want to look up and make sure your arms are stacked on top of each other, and you can look down or you can continue looking up and take some deep breaths here. We're elongating that left side. We're opening through the chest, opening through the heart chakra. And then look down, bend that right knee, bring your left foot forward. Shake that out if you need to. Let's do it on the other side. So left foot forward, right foot comes back, and our heels are lined up this time. And bring your arms to a T. We're going to inhale, come over to the left, and then exhale, come down. So come to your ankle, your calf, your ankle, or the mat. And look up, make sure your arms are stacked on top of each other. And you can stay looking up or you can look down. Feeling the lengthening all through the right side. Opening through the chest, take some really deep breaths into that heart chakra. Breath is the most important part here. We care about that more than the postures. Bring your right arm down, bend the left knee, come forward. Shake that out if you need to. Okay, from here, let's come into chair pose. So feet hip width apart. We're gonna inhale, bring our arms up. Exhale, look forward. So this is activating our second chakra. It's associated with the color orange. And this is located in our pelvis. And this is our creativity, our sexuality, how we make money. So you think about the second chakra, so that way we can activate it. And then release that. Inhale, reach up really tall. Come onto your toes. Exhale, come forward, and then bend the elbows here. Take some deep breaths. And then release your arms and slowly roll to the top. Your head's gonna come up last. Come back to mountain pose. So this posture, mountain pose, Tadasana, this connects us with our first chakra, and this is located at the base of the spine. And this is associated with the feeling of safety and security and feeling grounded. And first chakra is located at the base of the spine. And these chakras are located in our astral spine, and this is the subtle energy. So we have 1 through 7, and in Kundalini Yoga, we have the 8th chakra, our aura, which we work with when we do our meditations. So each of these postures activate your chakras. So we're going to go through them all tonight so that way we can activate them all. So we got the first chakra in mountain pose. This is grounding us. This is centering ourselves into our own body, into the earth. It's associated with the earth because it's grounding. It's mountain pose. It's strong. And then the second chakra is located in our pelvis, so this is our creativity. And then the third chakra is our navel, and this is our power center. This is our control. This is how we get stuff done. So let's come into seated position and work on the third chakra. So let's do Sat Kriya, and we're going to sit on our heels. And we're going to bring our fingers and our thumbs together. Our thumbs are over each other. So the left thumb over the right for women and right thumb over the left for men. And our arms are going to be up, and we're going to chant Sat Nam. And when we chant Sat, it's kind of like a U, like Sat, and bring the navel in, and then Nam, bring the navel out. Okay, let's start. Sat Nam, 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 Satnam, 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 Satnam. Inhale, hold the breath, pull the Mulabandha, rectum, sex organ, navel, spiral the energy up to the top of the head, really reach the arms up, and exhale. Okay, let's come into Sphinx pose. So arms under our shoulders and come all the way down onto the mat. Bring your elbows under your shoulders, and then inhale, gently look up. So this activates our fourth chakra, the heart chakra. So take some deep breaths and breathe into the heart chakra. So the first, second, and third chakra is the lower triangle of chakras. And then you have the heart, which is like the midsection before you start getting into the upper chakras. And the energy flows up the spine to the top of the head. And it travels on the nadis. These are these energetic pathways where the subtle energy flows up to the top of the spine. And these chakras, they're known as wheels. They're energy wheels, but the translation is actually the word wheel. So there's these spinning wheels of energy that contain our thoughts, our karma, which is actions, past and present, and they carry emotions. We store all of this in our bodies, and it gets stored in our astral spine. So when we do the yoga, we activate the chakras, we move the body, we move the chakras, we move the energy, And that's why in the Kundalini yoga, you feel it differently because it's activating not only these chakras, but your 10 body system. And so that's why you feel so good after you do these yoga classes. See if you can really roll the shoulders back and down, get a little bit deeper, get a bigger expansion across your chest. You're gently looking up. Then gently come down and push back into child's pose. Take some deep breaths here. Okay, and then come into a seated position. So now we're going to activate our 5th chakra, which is located in our throat area. And this is associated with speaking the truth. And so we're going to chant. And we're going to chant Sat Nam. And this is a Bij mantra. And it's a seed sound. And it's used for our chanting. And we know that mantras are great to do because it activates the 84 meridians in your mouth every time you chant. And it's a really great tool that we're going to use for meditation to help you stay focused and to give your mind one thing to do at a time, which is meditation. Okay. So we're sitting in easy pose, palms are face up, and we're just going to put our right palm into our left palm, and our thumb's going to go on the top. So right hand goes on top of left hand, and the thumb is on top, and then the right thumb on top of that. So left hand, right hand on top, and then the thumb goes over like that. And we're going to, elbows are, you put it in front of your heart, Okay, you're sitting up tall. And our eyes are 1/10 of the way open. So just like little slits, looking forward. And then we're gonna chant long sat nam. So it's gonna be a long sat and then a short nam, like a really long sat. Okay, so inhale. You're chanting with me. Sat nam. Sat nam. Sat nam. Sat nam. Okay, and then relax. It says that this is very relaxing. It's better when you're doing it in a group of people. It's very relaxing. The power of this meditation is to neutralize the entire tension of the human being and puts them in the most relaxing situation you can ever even dream of. If you do it for 40 days, you can recreate what you have lost in your glandular system and establish an equilibrium in your glandular system. So this is for your nervous system. So if you want, you can do this at home anytime. You can just chant and sit there with your hands in front of your heart, and that's activating the 5th chakra. So let's do cat-cow. So we're gonna go on all fours. We're gonna inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale chin to chest. Inhale up, exhale. Keep going, inhale up, exhale down. And we're gonna inhale up. Exhale, chin to chest, really round through the back. And push back into child's pose, hands in prayer pose. In Kundalini Yoga, our age is based off of the mobility of our spine. So the more we're able to move our spine up and down, the younger we are, the more energy moving up our spine. And then let's come up into a seated position. And we're going to do the inner sun meditation. So this is really good for your immune system. It says the heaviest breath of fire will give you something. The left nostril must become like a fire pipe. This is what breath of fire has to do. The interchange is cooling back to a heat. I guess you're cooling off with this breath, even though it's breath of fire. Anyways, this is just really good for your immune system. So we're sitting in easy pose. We've done this before where our elbow is bent and we are touching our thumb and our ring finger. So our thumb and ring finger are facing forward, pretty sure. And then, palm facing forward. We're closing the right nostril with the right index finger, and we're curling all of the fingers up like this. So this is this hand curled up like a fist. Okay, so left hand, our ring finger and our thumb are touching, and we're making a fist, and our right fingers on our right nostril. And we're doing breath of fire through the left nostril. And we're doing it to this song. Okay, inhale. Interlace, hold the breath, interlace the fingers in front of your throat and try to pull your fingers apart. Hold the breath. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale. Hold the breath and try to pull the fingers apart. Our hands are in front of our throat, in front of our thymus gland. This is in charge of our immune system. Pull, 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 hold the breath and exhale. Inhale. Hold the breath one last time. Pull the fingers apart, activating our immune system, our inner sun. Exhale through the mouth. Okay, let's come into child's pose. And from here, we're going to activate the sixth chakra. So in child's pose, we're going to look at the point between the brow. This is the third eye. This activates our intuition, our inner knowing. You can see it as a purple dot moving between, at the point between the brow. This is associated with the sixth chakra, the color purple. Visualizing a purple ball at the point between your brow. Relax your eyes. Then let's do that again. So we're going to activate that third eye. So we're going to gently look up and in at the point between the brow. And then relax your gaze. And then come onto all fours. And let's stretch the shoulders. So bring the right arm through, stretching the right shoulder. Take some deep breaths. Breathe into your shoulder. And let's switch sides, bring the left arm across. And take one more deep inhale. Exhale, let's come onto all fours. And then let's come into a seated position and let's come onto our backs. Come into Shavasana. Palms face up. Let the feet fall to each side. Into Shavasana pose. This is activating our last chakra at the top of our head. This is our 7th chakra. This is our 1,000-petaled lotus. And the 7th chakra opens up. This is how you commune with the divine. This is how the energy goes from the base of your spine to the top of your head. And when that happens, all of the 1,000-petaled lotuses face up and they bloom. And bring your awareness to your breath. And you're going to focus on the inhale, push the belly out, exhale, push the belly in. Notice that your mind has started to wander. Just come back to the breath. Focus the breath going into your belly. Inhale and then up and out through your nostrils on the exhale. Notice that your mind has been caught up in thought. Just come back to your breath. Inhale, follow the breath down into your belly. Exhale, follow it back up through your nose. Then gently start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Bring your arm up over your side, and roll over onto your side. And then come up into a seated position. Eyes closed, bring your hands to your heart. We're going to chant Sat Nam 3 times to end our class. So inhale. Sat Nam.